Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here with a review of a movie that came out in theaters this weekend. Usually I look forward to animated films that are coming out in theaters. This one, not so much, and not many people were. Maybe I liked it, who knows? My review of the 2018 animated sequel, Sherlock Gnomes, coming up now. When all of the gnomes from their garden mysteriously disappear while they're away, Gnomeo and Juliet can't figure out what happened to them. Luckily, Sherlock Gnomes and Watson, sworn protector of all London's garden gnomes, are on the case. The legendary duo team up with Gnomeo and Juliet when they find out that all of the country's gnomes are missing, and the prime suspect is Sherlock's arch-nemesis, Moriarty. So what did I think of Sherlock Gnomes? I thought it's an awful animated sequel. This is the sequel, of course, to the 2011 film Gnomeo and Juliet, which other than the random lawnmower commercial voiced by Hulk Hogan, I could barely remember. Not surprisingly, this movie will be just as forgettable. The film takes random events, ideas, locations, and characters from the Sherlock Holmes universe and transforms them into gnome versions. While this might have worked on its own a little bit better, the addition of the Gnomeo and Juliet characters and their Shakespeare references and so-called jokes don't blend very well together at all with the Sherlock stuff. It's almost as if they were throwing some really random, bizarre, and dumb ideas at the wall to see what would stick. The animation itself looks fine, and even though it doesn't really stand out like the other animation giants. All of the comedy falls flat on its face, with cringeworthy gnome puns around every corner, and really stupid jokes, such as the gnome in the mankini, which just is there for an easy laugh from the young viewers. There's also a number of boring subplots throughout, including Gnomeo and Juliet having a lover's spat, which gives us a message of not taking the ones you love for granted, as well as one of the other gnomes being in love with a toy frog that I just hated. As far as the mystery goes itself, the plot twist is very obvious and you'll see it coming a mile away. We also get a couple of gargoyles who aren't a total waste, but this version of Moriarty, who's the mascot for a pie company, here is extremely annoying and hideous. The voice cast is certainly above this material and includes Johnny Depp as Sherlock Gnomes, the legendary detective trying to solve the disappearance of the gnomes, James McAvoy as Gnomeo and Emily Blunt as Juliet, the star-crossed gnomes who are in charge of the garden at their new house, Chiwetel Ejiofor as Gnome Watson, Sherlock's assistant also on the case, and Mary J. Blige as Irene, the plastic doll who's Sherlock's former love. While the very, very young crowd might be okay with it, Sherlock Gnomes is a sequel no one was waiting for and was almost a headache-inducing watch. Sherlock Gnomes, you know what rating you're gonna get? I think you knew this one was coming. I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like Joe on Facebook, Facebook.com/WesTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.